Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything in the wide receiver spot.
Second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Ellington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. So North Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Quick release on the RPO. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Trying the left side. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's right on target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A 3rd down try for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Oh, there's the ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Right back to the well.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He's got it on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Bulls his way forward. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. North Texas really has it going on offense. They'll give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled immediately after the catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They stripped it out.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They move the tight end all over. Try to get it on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
The give from the gun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, click it early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know I'm...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. How about this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Texas State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in San Marcos. They'll enjoy this one all week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, ball's out. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Quarterback will audible. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Escape. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's still 3rd and goal.
Timeout, Alabama.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David. Time to take a shot. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Get it. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. Had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to pass on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll leave it with him. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Touchdown, North Texas! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Alabama, 3.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rip.
Gets away from one. Finds some space. Oh, look out. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
28, Alabama, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, looking again to throw. A full dive to haul that one in. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just, it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Caught behind the line. It's Ellington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Alabama! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
They'll give it to the back. And the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bama! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football.
Coming up.
Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's going to pass on second down. Trying to get to it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fast motion from the offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Pulled and fired complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. North Texas will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Obliterates him, still on the move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. It's a draw. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's...
Touchdown time! And the comeback is on. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The pull and throw off the RPO. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Coming up on 2nd down as they try to hold this lead. He'll run it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. To the air on 1st down. Coming after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's high. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellington. Turns it on in midfield. Can anyone catch him? Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you